Just okay, I think we're on. Welcome to the opening game of the 18-19 girls basketball season. North Star taking on Lakota. Brad Miller is here to do most of the play-by-play.
A little bit of it anyway, Drew. I tried to get a hold of Jake, see if he was available, but I haven't heard anything back from him yet.
Oh. Well, I've only got 2 headsets. Well, he could do it. I don't need one.
Oh.
If he comes up, he could do the play.
Well, he is in mourning from Green Bay losing,
that was
so.
Like 2 days ago.
Well, my last day or so yet. Who knows?
Well, we should have. Daniel said he might do some, and Johnny after Christmas.
Yep.
Johnny said he might be able to do. Oh, here's Danny.
What?
Huh? You want? Well, he said he talked to Jake.
50-26 us.
Well, if you want to take over until Jake's not here yet, you might have to stand.
Huh?
It's getting a little full up here. Well, you can leave once he gets here if he gets
coming.
here.
This is why I didn't want to come here now. We don't know if he's coming. He hasn't responded.
Here,
Danny, oh, we've got room.
okay, it looks like we've got Daniel Grandy to
Got
do
one right back here.
color
We're good.
commentary instead of myself here.
Yep. You're kind of a stand-up guy anyway, aren't you?
I'll hand this headset over to Daniel. Okay, we got to get this through here untangled.
You're leading it, right?
What?
You're leading it, right?
And what?
You're leading it, right?
He's doing play-by-play.
Yeah, we'll be fine. Whenever you got something to say, just say it.
I can't hear you.
Okay.
I can't hear you. Put it down.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
No.
Not at all.
How's that? That's better. Now I got you. Those refs, that's Greg Foster, and who is the other two, do you know?
Dave Dakota
Yep.
and Dave something.
I've never seen him here before. That's a new guy to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know his last name.
Yeah.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the North Star School, tonight's women's basketball game. Tonight we welcome our visitors and guests on the scoreboard, the Lakota Raiders, and the home team on the scoreboard, the North Star Bearcats. We want to remind everyone that the North Star School and all school property is in the tobacco-free zone. We thank you for honoring our policy. At this time, everyone, please rise. Remove all headgear. Place your hand over your heart as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Okay, starting for Lakota, number 3, Alex Anderson. Number 25, Emily Bina. Number 31, Ryder Halbert. Number 51, Kylie Baumgarn. And number 21, Nora Johnson. Starting lineup for Lakota right there. And now for North Star.
Starting at the guard, the 5'9" freshman, number 1, Danielle Hagler.
Danielle Hagler.
Starting at center,
Number 1.
number 24, Sydney
25, number 24, Sydney Strauss.
26, number 14, Jasmine
Number 14, Jasmine Heisler. Number 4, Madison Peters. And number 3, Maya Halverson. Those are 3 starters from last year, Maya Halverson, Madison Peters, and Jasmine Heisler. New starters, Daniel Hagler and Sydney Strauss is a 5'10" center for us. Waiting for the tip-off. First game of the season. We'll see what the 9 practices they got did, so got to have 9 practices before they can have in a game.
I don't expect a very smooth game to start the year from anyone. Typically, that's how it goes in any sport. First game is always the rough one.
Yeah.
Get all the wrinkles out.
Gets off to an ugly start, and if by halftime it looks good, you're doing a good job.
Absolutely.
Hagler runs a tip to the backcourt. Madison Peter runs it down, brings it down the center. Off to the left side to Heisler. To the top to Maya Halverson. Left side back to Strauss, on top to Hagler again. Right side to Halverson. Well, there's what it looks like. Looked pretty good for a while there.
Not too bad.
The gal on the left side there didn't come to the top far enough to get the ball, and that's just coming from experience. But they'll get that one right in a couple games down the season, or even by halftime. They'll figure that one out.
Start things off. They look pretty even athletic-wise and height-wise even.
Yeah.
Usually.
Danielle Hagler gets the steal on the left side, brings down left-hand layup, and it's good for 2. Yeah, North Star looked like they run that flex offense there, and they knew what was going on with that. Fake from the outside for number 3, throws across court and out of bounds, going to North Star. Yeah, they moved the ball pretty well.
Yeah, a couple turnovers to start Lakota, as you expect to start the year.
Yeah. Ball coming down the right side of Peters, number 4, into Maya Halverson, across to the corner of Jasmine Heisler. She puts up a long 2, and it's good. That looked good.
Yeah, good jump shot by Heisler. I always struggle with those, though. Standing right on the 3-point line,
Yeah.
you either take a step back and hit a 3 or take a couple steps in and shoot a 15-footer. But
Yeah.
regardless, it went in anyways.
Another turnover by Lakota here. Cross pass from the opposite side, too high for the receiver. Madison Peters brings it down the right side, pass top to Hagler, over the left side to Heisler. Running the offense, there you go. Came around the corner. Halverson gets underneath, gets free, and gets a 2.
3 possessions and 3 layups.
Timeout by Lakota. You know, we were talking earlier before the game. I thought this was going to look kind of shaky at first, but North Star is looking good. Moving the ball well, getting the pass where it needs to go.
Yeah, so far so good for the Bearcats. Couple turnovers helped them.
Yeah.
3 straight possessions. Lakota turns the ball over, throwing it over somebody's head. But again, like we said, to start the year, that'll happen.
Yep. Yeah, North Star, they with 3 returning starters, and Hagler, who has a lot of playing time from last year. You got 4 of those out on the court. That's got to help.
Well, for sure. Playing time experience will always help you, especially in high school sports. The more minutes you can log, the better your team's going to be.
Going in the middle of the bomb guard, she makes her dive to the left side, puts up a runner. Didn't go. Jasmine pulls down the rebound. It's a jump ball. Goes to Lakota. The ref originally pointed to North Star, but I was thinking we got the tip, which we did. Ball stays with Lakota. Inbounds pass at Baumgart. Nice shot from her. It goes.
Raiders' first 2 points on the board.
She knew exactly what she was going to do with that ball, and she got it in. She did a good job of just turning and shooting. Heister does a drive from the right side, and she gets fouled. She's going to go to the line for 2.
That was a good hard take to the basket. Typically, you see some of these drives to the basket to start the year, and they're pretty out of control, not sure of their body movements yet. But that one was pretty hard take.
Yeah, she put it down, and she knew where she was going with that ball. She makes first one. Second shot up, hits the rim, rolls out the front. Rebound by number 21 for Lakota. Pushes down the right side to Anderson. Back out on top, they're going to work some offense here. Kick out to Anderson, she takes a long 2. Misses the rim, and Heiser pulls down the rebound, kicks it out to Madison Peters in the forecourt. She's bringing it right down the center. Crossover dribble, puts up a left. Hagler comes through and tips the ball out of bounds. It's going to Lakota. Nice drive to the basket.
Yeah, good take to the basket off a fast break. I like the up-tempo offense by the Bearcats to start the game.
Yeah. Looks like they might have wanted to run that ball a little bit, from years ago, a few years ago with Quilving out there. We slowed her down, wait for her to get in, which we needed to do. Is good strategy with a 6'5" inside person like that. Lakota likes that cross-court pass, don't they? Mm-hmm. They've done that from the right side. Twice went out of bounds. This time from this side to the right side, and the pass was on target. They got the shot off, but it was short.
Very patient on offense. Got a good look, just a little short.
Peters the ball on the right side. Halverson goes down low. She didn't get the ball.
Moving screen, I believe, is the call on Sydney Stouse, number 24.
Yeah, once she gets set, she needs to just stand there and let the play come to her. She can't be moving into it. They'll get called every time on that one.
Yep. That foul's just as much on the ball carrier as it is on her setting the screen.
That ball carrier's got to bring the ball to the screen. She's just trying to help out a little bit. And again, another shot by Baumgart. Goes off the board and the rim. Heiser brings it down the left side. Pass inside to Stahl. She puts it up. Gets called for the hack. Number 21 does, I believe. Oh, excuse me, 31. That foul is going to go on.
Your first personal, second team foul. Sydney Stelson.
31. Briar Hellberg, first foul. Hellberg. Stahl shoots the first one. That's good. Yeah, Staus gets that middle inside. She needs to go to the basket. Mm-hmm. She can be shooting free throws all night long. Second one, rims out. Baumgarten brings the ball down.
Lakota has had a couple nice possessions here in a row where they got good looks, just haven't gone into the basket.
Yeah. They got the ball movement where it needs to go, and they're pushing it and they're pressing it. Foul on the floor. And Jasmine.
Other than the first 3 possessions of the game where they threw the ball over somebody's head, they've done a good job of working the ball around, using the shot clock, and then getting a good look. Just haven't gone in for them this far.
And they aren't afraid to get that pass where it goes.
No.
I mean, they pass across to Baumgarten. She puts up a left one. It's good.
Nice left hand there by Baumgartner.
Yeah. I don't know if she's left-handed or not, but she did it the right way.
Mm-hmm.
Halverson puts the ball on the floor, drives the basket. Doesn't get the ball. Pass out to Scrum on the floor. Peterson picks it up, gets it to Hagler out to Jasmine. Jasmine shoots up a 3, and it's good.
Very good extra pass there by Hagler to hit the open
Yeah, that ball didn't rest in her hands very long.
No.
Oh, there's a travel, I believe. Yep. Nora Johnson got a little happy with her feet and slid the back pivot foot, and they called her on that one.
I believe that's her 4th turnover for the game.
We have Mackenzie Peters checked in for Stouse. She puts the ball on the floor. She goes up, rolls just out the front end. Johnson gets the ball, bringing it down the forecourt. With Hagler watching her. Ball on the right side with Madison Peters watching her. A little shot off by number 25, off the glass, off the rim.
Bodies flying all over the place.
Shot by Johnson, and this good. 11-6.
Bearcats using some clock here.
Oh.
Nice layup.
Nice. Oh. Hagler misses a short one and but gets it tied up. Ball's going to stay with North Star. Out of bounds underneath.
Two new Raiders came in. I'm not sure which numbers.
I thought Anderson checked back in here. Alex Anderson.
Okay.
Number 3.
Yep.
And then the other one is 25, who is Emily Bean, I think, checked in. Or is it 35? That's 35 was in, isn't it? Yeah, that was number 35. That is Macy Herda. I didn't see who got that last basket, Dan, did you? Down here for North Star.
Mackenzie Peters, I believe.
Madison Peters got it? Okay. Scrum on the floor, jump ball, stays with Lakota, pass out and top to Anderson. She puts the ball on the floor. Gets it into, was it Hurd, I believe that is, yeah. Shot taken and missed. Halverson gets the ball, puts it on the ground to Hagler. She gets fouled on the way to the basket, ball out of bounds. Number 31, Briar Halberg's coming in for Baumgart, giving her a little break. Ball out of bounds, left side basket by Madison Peters. Oh, ball tipped, stolen by Nora Johnson. Looks like they had the open player underneath, but couldn't get her the ball. Cross court pass against from Anderson. They like that, spreading it from side to side, don't they?
Yep, they really make the defense work. Very good spacing going back and forth. Really makes the defense adjust during the possession. Shot clock's down to 5.
Maybe get something up pretty soon. Oh, bailed him out right there. 2 seconds left, pass inside. Kenzie Peters got a foul coming across the back.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
That entry pass is always one that, if they float it in there, you're always tempted to go in there and try and get it.
Yep.
Trying to go through the person because it seems like just an easy pass to get, but they got bailed out there.
Pass and top. Got the shot off inside the free throw line, coming down left side with Peters. She pulls it up, going to reset the offense, and they're going to run it from there.
Good decision, I think, by Peters.
Yeah. Good hustle after the ball. Halverson with the ball on left. Peters up on top, looking for a passer. Nobody's moving. Right there we go. Inside to Stouse, back out to Halverson. She puts up a shot. Oh, out of bounds. It's Lakota's ball.
Good kick-out pass there by Stouse back to Halverson. Got a good look at the basket as her defender doubled down, but just short.
That's good recognition by a younger player to kick that ball out, A lot of times that doesn't happen.
Yeah,
they kind of get the ball and they hold it and it gets tied up. She made a good job of seeing that.
Yeah. Another turnover by the Raiders is, I'm not sure who tried to go baseline on Stouse, and she stepped out of bounds.
Stouse did a good job of cutting that off down there. Oh. Danielle comes around the top, puts up the shot, about 17-footer, goes off the backboard
5
end
seconds
rim.
left.
Anderson's bringing it down. She travels. Going back to North Star, 3.4 left on the clock. They might be able to get a shot off.
Got a little time for a dribble or two, depending upon.
Yeah, we get it out of bounds right in front of the bench.
Raiders.
Yeah. Going to be inbounds by Hagler into Peters. She just going to take a couple of dribbles. She should be able to put something up from right about there and long. Okay. End of one. North Star leads 13-6. We have Halverson with 2, Madison with 2, Heisler with 5, Danielle Hagler with 2, and, Heisler's got 6. She's got a free throw in there, and Sydney Strauss has got 1 on a free throw. So, actually looking pretty good. Too loud? We got head coach Jason Gregory giving his team some advice here at the end of the first quarter. The girls' next game is Thursday in Devils Lake at the Lake Region Invitational. The schedule I looked at on the North Dakota High School Activity Association says 7 o'clock, but I don't know if that's the right time or not. We'll check on that and find out for sure. Let you know. North Star ball will start the second quarter here. Peters brings it down the middle, fades off to the left side. Hagler pops out top, kicking around. Here comes Strauss across. Picked up by the defense. Good job in defending her. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Heisler on top of the ball, kicks to the right, to the left. Halverson puts up a shot, gets blocked off to Johnson. She's bringing it down the middle.
It was a good defensive possession there by the Raiders.
They cut the pass off pretty good. North Star is putting up some good defense right now. They got it down, shot clock down to 14. They really haven't had an opportunity to take a shot. They're just kind of running around the outside right now. Now it's inside. Strauss and Halverson picked her up on the baseline and forced her out.
It's the second time the Raiders tried to go baseline on Strauss, and they've been guided gently out of bounds.
Not a good place to be when you're short and you're up against Strauss. She's got some size in there. The ball ain't going to come out over the top, and it's not a good place to be right now. Hagler kicks it down the right side to Strauss. She's surveying it out. Hagler back to Halverson, and Strauss comes across, gets the pass, and she got called for traveling. Went after the ball a little bit too aggressively there, couldn't stop her feet from moving, so good job. She had to get that ball before it turned into a turnover and then a fast break going the other way, so she did a good job there. Anderson's got the ball on top, looking to kick it down low. Johnson got it to Baumgart. Baumgart steps out, puts up a long two. She must have had one on the line.
Nice pull-up jumper, hand in her face, knocked her right down.
Yeah, she moves well with that ball in her hands. Strauss got it. She puts up a shot. There's two.
Very nice fadeaway jumper there by Strauss. Bearcats really going to the post often and early here today.
Yeah. They got, Strauss has got another year on her. A little more confident down low. She gets the ball down there. She knows where she's supposed to go with it. Looks good. And the thing is, the good thing for a young player, she's not afraid to put up a shot.
No, absolutely not.
Especially when you're down low. You got to be, you got that size, you better put it up.
Yeah, you got to be aggressive when you get the ball in the paint.
Shot put up by Lakota. Strauss guarding the shooter. She picks up the rebound also, kicking it down the left side to Madison Peters. She slows it up.
Bearcats doing very good on defensive rebounds tonight. I'm not sure Lakota's got a second shot opportunity.
Timeout for North Star. Full timeout, 1 minute. No, they're looking good. I mean, I watched the B squad game earlier, and there's some good fundamentals in boxing out that Coach Vogt's getting into them there. So they know when that shot's up, they know what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, and that's where you got to be with a young team like we have. You got to go back to the fundamentals, make sure everybody's doing the little things right before you can expand and really throw in the fancy stuff the basketball calls for at times.
I mean, it all starts with fundamentals. Well, if anybody is listening out there, shoot us a text so we know you're there. 701-303-0344. Again, 701-303-0344. We used to be getting texts back from California.
Absolutely.
Yep. A few out of Bismarck and Phoenix.
Really appreciate the text coming in. Makes our job a lot easier and worthwhile when you know that people all across the country are watching these games.
Tell us what you like. Tell us what you don't like. Share a joke. We don't care. Madison Peters with the ball on top. Kicks it over to Heisler. Heisler puts it down to Staus. She backs it out. Kicks to Halverson on the top. Over to Hagler on the left side. Staus pops up. Gets the pass off to Heisler on the right side. Down low to Halverson. Down to 4 seconds. They got to put something up in a hurry. Nope, they did not get it up. Turnover. I think they kind of lost track of the clock when they.
Yep. Nobody knew how much time was left except for Coach Vogt, who was screaming, "Shoot it" on the sideline.
Yeah. We got Johnson bringing the ball on top. She throws it off the left side. Surveying a little bit of standing around going there right now in Lakota. There, moved ball to the left side. Got off a three, and it was good. Number 35 puts that one down. Macy Herda.
The Raiders have cut the Bearcat lead. I think one time it was 11-6, and now it's 15-11 Bearcats.
Pass to Hagler down low. She was going to put up a jumper and got 35. Herda got called on the fall. I don't know. From this angle, it looked like almost a good block, but the referees are definitely closer than we are.
Yep.
Kendall leads 16-11. Hagler misses a second free throw. Johnson bringing the ball down. Kick off to Baumgart on the right. She puts up a three. Herta gets the rebound. She kicks it out. Jasmine Heisler finally gets the rebound. Madison Peters pushing it down the right side. Gives a little stop and go, and then Johnson pushes her out of bounds. It's a foul on Johnson.
Falls on Nora Johnson, her second personal. 15 foul.
Heisler gets the ball out of bounds. Hagler comes around the bottom side, takes a long two, rims out off the board. Rebounded by Hallberg.
Both sides falling in love with the long two-point baskets with a foot or 2 feet standing on the three-point line.
There's a travel that didn't get called, but that's the way that game is. Johnson got the ball on top with Hagler defending her. Kind of a little push off there, did get called. Heisler does a good job of boxing out and rebounding. Kicks it down the left side to Peters. She puts it back to Heisler on the top, over to Hagler, who dumps it into Maya Halverson. Danielle gets the ball back, puts the drive on. Rebound pulled in by Baumgart. Herta gets pushed down the floor, and now we got a timeout by Jason Gregory, head coach from Lakota. It's going to be a 30. 3 minutes left in the second. North Star leads 16-11. You know, after pretty good first quarter. Things have slowed down on the offense.
Yeah, for sure. The Raiders crawled back in it. Those long jump shots finally going back into the hoop for them.
Yeah.
Couple second. Of course, naturally put the announcer's curse on the Bearcats, and right after I said that they were doing very well in the offense or the defensive rebounding, they gave up 2 in a row in the same possession.
Yeah. Score at the half or the quarter was 13-6. It's now 16-11. So Lakota cut that lead down a little bit. A 7-point lead. She's now down to 5. Chip away a little bit every time down the court. Pretty soon you're ahead.
You know, and for being the first game of the year, too, fouls haven't been a big issue. Now,
No.
I'm sure I'll put a curse on that, too.
Yeah, well, they're going to probably pull a press on us, and then the falls are going to start racking up. Oh, there's a travel, a little hop in there by number 20. Number 25, Emily Bina. Had a pass there, and just as she was going to make the pass, the lane got cut off, and she got called with the travel. There you go, pass inside to Stowe. She gets kind of hacked a little bit, no call.
Bodies hit the floor like crazy. Tripped over that free throw line.
Yeah. Off to Hurt on the left side, passed inside number 25, Bina. Good rebound by Peters. Good box out. Went after the ball. Gets kicked down to the side to Halverson. Jasmine puts a nice fake on someone. Doesn't get the shot off, though. On top to Halverson. Everybody's kind of not moving. Hagler pops out finally. She puts the ball on the floor, kicks it out to Peters. Got Halverson on the three-point line, standing out there. Hagler puts up a runner. She gets 2. Might have been able to take that one all the way to the hole, but doesn't matter.
Very nice floater there by Hagler with a defender on her side.
North Star leads 18-11 right now. North Star puts up a shot. Heisler gets the rebound, pushes down the right side. Halverson gets it. She's looking. Got Peters on the left side. Peters puts up a nice jumper. It goes. Got that lead kind of stretched out a little bit again here.
Yep, couple jump shots went through for the Bearcats, couple possessions in a row.
Johnson puts up a 3. Off the left side of the rim, we get beat out on the rebound. Oh, that Baumgart gets the shot. Halverson contests it, and she gets called for the foul. The basket did not go, but Baumgart will go to the line and shoot 2.
Also, line have the first personal, 4th team foul. Ellie Baumgart at the line.
I believe that this is the first free throw that Lakota takes.
I believe so too. Rolls in and out. Subs come in for Lakota. 4 new ones, I believe.
Like a
Or
hockey
3.
game.
Yeah.
Change lines. Baumgarten hits the second one. Nothing but net on that. She looks real comfortable taking the shot she is. She knows where that basket at. She tells she's put some time in the gym shooting.
Absolutely.
Yep. Nice pass down low from Halverson to Heisler.
Very nice find. Defender got all turned around after the screen and roll. And leads to an easy layup for the Bearcats.
Oh, there was a travel. Johnson was going to make a pass, and again the lane got cut off, and she drug that pivot foot. Good play, keep it still. Got a timeout.
41 seconds left in the half.
41.2 seconds left. Must be a magic secret, double secret play coming in, huh?
Well, you might try a couple here.
Yeah.
See what they remember from practice and what you need to work on for the upcoming week.
Yeah. Well,
I know the Devils Lake tournament coming up always has some quality games that go,
Yeah.
and usually it's, teams other than the Bearcats. I don't know how many other teams are playing tonight off the top of my head, but a lot of the times the Devils Lake tournament is teams opening action.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Kind of nice to have a game to start before you get into that tournament.
Yeah,
Get the kinks out a little bit.
yeah, kind of get into that mold. Some of the volleyball teams that went to state, like I don't know if Langdon's going to be in there, but they haven't had a lot of practice. They've been doing volleyball, you
I
know.
suppose, yeah. That's one thing. Those seasons are awful close to overlapping, and I mean,
Yep.
even they do a little bit if you make it to the state tournament.
Yeah, you get a volleyball hangover when basketball started. Nice. You see that they ran the time down, ran that 41 seconds down to 30. They got the ball down low, ran it awesome.
Beautiful possession from the Bearcats.
Yep. Lakota gets the shot up at the end of the quarter, and it did not go. So, end of the half, 24-12. Did you shut her down then, JP? He must have earphone on or something. So, anyway,
24-12 to end the half. Bearcats lead.
yeah. And balanced scoring here, if I got this right. We got Halverson with 4, Madison Peters with 2, Jasmine Heisler with 5, 6, 7, 8 with a free throw. Sistaus has 3 with a free throw. Kenzie Peters has 2, and Daniel Hagler has 4. I think that adds up 24. I'm not sure if it does, but that's what I've got. Balanced scoring. Lakota, we've got Kaylee Baumgarten with 4, 5 with a free throw. She is shooting real well. 6, 7 with the free throw. She's shooting real well. We got 2 from Nora Johnson and 3 from Macy Herta. So we're all good to go there. Again, North Stars' next game after tonight is at the Lake Region Invitational at the Sports Center in Devils Lake on Thursday. And again, like I said, the North Dakota High School Activities Association has that game at 7. But I would check closer than that because I'm not sure if that's entirely right at all. So, and also we want to say congratulations to Danielle Hagler, first team All-State in volleyball this year as a freshman.
That's something special to do it as a
Impressive,
freshman.
yep. Very good. She's had a lot of training.
Absolutely.
A lot of gym time spent by her. It takes that dedication and gym time to get that kind of an honor.
Well, we will be back shortly in about 9 minutes to catch up and start the second half.
Okay, see you later.
I can hear you guys, but I can't talk.
Hello, this is Brad. Hey there. Well, thank you. Who is this?
Nobody's texting me. What's the link? Just go to YouTube and search for North Star Bearcats.
Who is this?
All one thing? Or North?
Thank you.
Space.
You know who this is, though. All right. Bye. Somebody from Langdon. I don't know who it is.
What did they say?
We just want to let you know you're doing a great job. Langdon, let me guess. It's probably the girls at the Devil's Lake watching. It's probably the girls.
G51.
Stephanie and the group. Because there's Jordan Worley there. She's from Langdon.
B2.
The only one I could think of Lane would be Jake, otherwise. The radio guy.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
064.
I went to NDSU football games this time in my life.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to one of them?
G58.
Their 50-50 was $24,000.
Holy moly, yeah. Yep.
G46.
That would make it worthwhile.
Oh, shoot.
I-20.
G4. B4. G57. I-16. B12. G59. O72. O63.
Bingo today must be on $6.
N43. I-18.
Next webcast will be on Tuesday, a week from tonight. Because they're on next Tuesday? That's assuming Tammy's able to do it, because I won't be here. December 4th. You have to make it exactly.
Yeah, 11 is great. I'll be here. Not typing anything.
That's a good bingo. $68. Thanks for supporting your bingo.
It is. Either way, that day I have the night off.
Or it's got to be Tuesday.
Yeah, because I checked next week I'm on the then I have to give her my schedule.
Wired cord underneath that. Ever get set up with it, plug in.
Sounds like
You've got so many cables.
yeah, try being like that.
Right, to figure out the cables.
All of them are on the board. Yeah, it took me like 4 weeks. Didn't have it figured out.
Well, that is when we had Tim. We got 2 sets. Sure did it.
At the
Step next to the envelope. Actually, turned on in the back.
I was in the airport.
Are we on? We're back. It will be Lakota's ball to start the half. North Star leads 24-12. North Star's looking rather well for the first game out of the block. So,
For those of you that were curious, Gene
We'll see.
Rosinski won bingo for $68.
yeah, we'll see how that goes in the second half. Ball gets kicked into a bean, I think that is number 31.
Bearcats in a man-to-man, typically like they've been most of the first half.
Jasmine Heister fights for the ball, picks it up, gets it off to Madison Peters. She brings it down, kicks it off to Hagler on the right side.
Hegler close to a travel, coming around that screen.
Yeah.
Kept that pivot foot on the ground.
Did Maya turn the right way on that? I didn't quite pick that up. I think she. Stouts gets it, pushes it down low, puts the ball up. She gets 2 out of that. That's what she needs to do.
Absolutely. She'd be lethal if she went to that left hand, but
Yeah.
still a sophomore. We'll get there.
Yep. You know, if you can develop that left hand down low, you're going to eat people alive down there. They will not stop you, or cannot stop you. Put it that way.
Unstoppable, go in both directions.
Yeah. Big deal. Baumgart has a nice shot, even though she missed it. I mean, that was a nice shot. She's not afraid to put that ball up, and she has a nice form on that shot.
Yeah.
Peterson brings it down the right side, kicks it back to Halverson on top, over to Staus on the left. Wide open underneath was Peters. The ball was not ready to be passed there, and she broke loose, but the pass went there. Off Peters' hand, now it's on top. Hagler's got it back on top right now. Kicks it out to Staus on the left.
Shot clock down to 10.
There it puts up a shot. Rims out. Nice shot by Peters there. Had a good look. Johnson bringing it down the middle. Slows it up. Off to Anderson on the right side here.
A lot of contact down low. Hagler lucky she got a hand on it.
Yeah. I did not see what happened there. I was looking on the ball side.
Like somebody got thrown or tripped or something underneath the basket. Had a wide open player. Good thing Hagler got her hands up, or else that would have been a dunk.
Anderson got the ball on the right side. She kicks it over to the left.
Ball
in the
went out of
middle.
bounds. Shot clock did not reset.
3 seconds. Boy, Baumgartner's wide open underneath, and they did not get her the ball.
Nope, and that was the reason she stood in there so long.
Yeah.
Teammate didn't see her open till.
Yeah, she had the ball. She had that
about
shot
10
off.
seconds.
Peterson brings it down the left side, hooks it on top to Halverson. Hagler comes around from the right side. Nice jumper. She's got 2.
Very nice, in rhythm floater in the middle of the lane.
Yep, got the ball. Just came right up with it out and shot. Didn't put the ball down, anything. Just turned and shot. Good job.
Coming off those screens sometimes, I don't know. Look like some of the girls got happy feet and they're just letting it go tonight, or maybe I'm blind. What do I know?
There's a 3 ball, and it's good. Hallberg shoots the 3 there.
She had to think about it for a minute, but let her fly, and it looked good off her hand.
Yeah.
She's pumped running back to the huddle.
Nurstraw called a 30-second timeout. Vogt didn't see something or saw something she didn't like.
(28-15) Bearcats.
Looking at right down in front of us here, we got Jason Gregory. He used to be coach at Red River and Grand Forks.
Yes, I believe he coached.
And I think he was actually pretty successful there. I don't know.
Correct. I believe he went to a couple state tournaments with the Red Raiders. And I believe before that he was in Devil's Lake.
Yeah, he was. Inbounds by Hagler to Peters. She's bringing it down the front court. Oh, it looks like they started off in a different offense, it looks like, and now they're running back to, they are running
not a. I thought it was a flex for all the way they started out, but it's not. Heisler has it on the left side of the key. Peters gets the ball. She had happy feet. Yep, and she got culverted on that time.
So maybe I wasn't wrong in assuming that was a travel.
Inbound by Anderson, right back to her, and she's bringing it down the middle. Peters picks hers up on the 3-point line, surveying the situation. Kicks it off to the right side to number 43, Candace Schwind. Off to the left side, Banderson again. Way across court to Bina. Cross court to Anderson. Inside to Baumgarten is tipped out by Halverson. Good defensive play there. Halverson not get a hand on that ball. It's going to go in for 2 right away.
Yeah, good defense. Good half front by Halverson. Had help side with Heisler on the backside.
Yeah. Inbound by Anderson. She's looking into Baumgarten. She puts it on the floor right away. Puts it up. It's out of bounds. And a tip.
A lot of something going on there.
I'm not sure. Was that tipped?
It looked tipped. I think it got tipped from the defender on the side.
Oh, okay. I thought I seen him fall in there somewhere, but
I don't know. There was a lot of contact.
Yeah.
Let her play.
Well, anyway, Albert puts it up and airballs it. Out of bounds to North Star. Peters bringing it down midcourt off the right side to Heisler, back to Mackenzie Peters on top to her sister. Hager comes around off the screen, gets it at the free throw line, and just turns and shoots. Nice, smooth rhythm. She gets another deuce.
She's very good using screens, coming off screens, hitting a nice open jumper.
Yeah.
Tell you what, if you can use a screen effectively, you're going to get a lot of open shots.
Yep. You got to. The person setting the screen has to make the screen. The person with the ball has to come off of the screen. Can't leave any space in there at all. Good rebounds by Mackenzie Peters. Picks it off to Hagler. She's going to bring it down the middle court here. Off to Matta Peters on the left. Inside to Halverson. She goes up and she's fouled. She's going to be shooting 2.
First foul and first free throws of this second half.
Halverson puts up the first one, and it's good. That is her first free throw of the evening. New player into the game. Halverson with her second one, and that's through. Johnson on top of the ball, kicks it off to Hurd on the left side. To Anderson farther in the corner. Kenzie Peters doing a good job of defense on 31. She's not giving her a break at all. Baumgarten's got the ball. Peters and Heisler have her boxed up. Oh, incidental contact, but it's a foul.
Wrong place, wrong time.
Yep. Good hustle by Halverson there to follow that across. She got her feet tangled up, so she's going to get with a foul.
Right away there, I thought Dakota came up with a out of balance as he pointed underneath the basket, but he came up with a foul on Halverson regardless.
Also, Mackenzie Peters, your second personal, second team foul.
Bearcats getting a little slap happy here
Yeah.
in the third quarter.
Johnson kicks the ball out to Anderson on top. She kind of gets a run to start at it, gets ball over to Herda here. She takes off a three-pointer. It's no good. North Star runs it down, gives to Halverson. She puts up a 2, and it was good.
Good transition basket by the Bearcats. Halverson ran the floor nice, was outside the lane.
Yep.
Nice jumper.
Push the ball, spread it out. Hagler goes down on her own there. Kind of couldn't quite make that stop and just kind of tipped over.
Yeah, those lines are tricky. Some of them are thicker than you think.
Yep, she gets the rebound though. Kind of battle for it. Pushed up to Jasmine Heisler. She goes around Baumgart. She just puts it up. It's 2.
Very good transition basket. Hey, Bearcats open up the lead here a little bit.
Yeah.
Running the floor nice.
Yep, that transition was just going there.
Bearcats open up the lead a little bit, 36-15.
That's 21.
Minute 58 left in this third quarter. Good board, good transition.
I like the way they're pushing the ball.
Absolutely.
I mean, there's so many opportunities right now. They push the ball, spreading Lakota out. They're kicking the ball out when they need to. They're going to the rack when they need to. It's looking good for them right now.
It's so much in your favor, you know, when you push the ball up the floor, because it puts stress on the defense, even if you don't get a layup. I mean, getting layups in fast breaks is good in itself, but you put pressure on the defense. They got to then defend the whole shot clock rather than walk it up the floor, and then you're there.
Yeah.
You know, there's 25 seconds on the shot clock, and it took you 10 to get it up the floor.
Yep. And then the defenses have to spread themselves out when they're watching the ball. They're taking their, you know, the whole defense has to watch the ball, not just the person that's playing man-to-man. So they're looking away from the ball or at the ball, and the people that don't have the ball are cutting real well to the basket, and they're doing a real good job right now. Johnson's got the ball on top.
Lakota staying in
Hallberg
there.
is working her tail off underneath there to get that ball. They're not getting it into her. Off the rim, Madison Peters grabs the ball on the run. She's going in for the layup. Oh, she misses it off there. Rebound by Johnson. She's pushing. Going around Heiser on the left side there. Kicks it out to, can't remember her name right off the top of my head there. As Bina, and she puts up and she gets it to him.
Up and down here a little bit in the third
quarter. Good
quarter.
job of running the ball up and down right now. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Hagler pulled it all ball out, and Peterson just came across, and there it was. That Hallberg is really working down low at the ball. She's really working to get open. She got the ball, going to the basket, and Halverson gave her a push. I don't know if that's a shooting foul or not. Nope, out of bounds. We got a new player in. Sydney Strauss is coming in for Maya Halverson. That's her third foul. Probably giving her a little break or getting her into the fourth quarter before she gets number 4 and maybe in foul trouble. So, and it's a good time with 45 seconds left in the game. So, or excuse me, in the quarter. Madison Peters runs down the ball, kicks into Mackenzie Peterson, and Hagler brings it down the middle. Madison Peters kicks it out to Jasmine, or down low to Staus. Staus kicks it out to Jasmine. Mackenzie Peters on the left side, right side. They're watching that clock pretty close. They're going to get it down to within 5 seconds before they're going to go to the basket. They're just playing out the clock at the end. Ooh, Hagler gets it down low. She can't get it rolled up, but she... Ooh, oh my. Hagler come up with a foul on that one. I'm not sure.
There's a lot of contact there. There had to be something. He probably came out with the right one, but I thought there was a lot of contact before the shot.
There's a lot going on that could have been called there. Anderson puts up a 3. Jasmine Heiser pulls down the rebound. 3 seconds left. Hagler puts up a runner, and it's off the glass. Looks good. After 3, 38-17. Nobody in foul trouble for either team right now, except Halverson's got 3 for North Star, and they're not really trouble. She just sat out the last 40 seconds of the quarter, so she wouldn't get number 4 late in the third. So other than that, things are looking good. I mean, the scoring for North Star is, I mean, you just go right down the line. There's nobody outstanding, but they're all contributing, and makes for a good team balance and scoring there.
Yeah, that was... Nobody goes up, and you know that's good to see to start the year, because eventually somebody's going to have a hot night. And it's good to know that you can have a couple people that could have a hot night.
Somebody's going to have a cold night. So the next boys action, or the first boys action that's going to be webcast, is December 11th. Drayton Valley, Edinburgh. That's I don't know if that's webcast. Is that a home game? Okay, it's probably going to be webcast, but That's December 11th. The next home. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, ready to start the fourth.
The Bearcats start out the season hot and heavy. They have their game tonight. They play 3 games in 3 days in the Devils Lake tournament, and then come back Tuesday and play New Rockford at home.
Running a little flex here. Takes time looking for a good shot. 16 seconds left. We got plenty of time. Working around. Left side to Staus. Hagler's wide open. Staus is looking to get the ball into her and held it a little too
5
long.
seconds left on the shot clock. Got to go up.
Oh, get a block shot. Halverson gets it back, but 35 seconds goes off. It's a turnover for Lakota.
Good defense that time by the Raiders. Defended a good entry pass on
Anderson
Hagler.
takes along 2. Heisler gets a rebound. Looking for Hagler to look back at her. Top to Halverson, left side to Mackenzie Peters. Staus got her pinned outside again, a little deep maybe. Hagler's got the ball against Anderson low. She should go up with that. There's a different size advantage here. Hagler puts it in.
She's very patient there. I like that. She was getting leaned on. Didn't like where she was.
Down, kicked it out.
Back out. Got it back. Got a layup.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some opportunity for Baumgarten down low. They're just not getting the ball to her.
I think the issue is the guards for the Raiders are getting pushed out by the defenders, so that's a long entry pass from almost the 10-foot line on the volleyball court.
Yeah.
Into the block.
Tipped out by Halverson there. Good defense. Yeah, that's a good point there. I mean, the defense on the top is getting that offense pushed out. Even though their deep people are getting open, they can't get to them the ball.
4 seconds left on the shot clock. See if anyone notices.
Johnson throws one up, misses the rim, and it's a turnover. Madison Peters inbounds to Heisler. Back to Peters. She's bringing it down center court. Jasmine Heisler takes a 3. It's off the back rim, straight up in the air. Rebounded by, I can't remember that gal's name. 25 is Bina. There we go. Herta gets the rebound, puts it back for 2.
Textbook, follow your shot right there.
Yep.
Shot it, went around her defender who was trying to box her out or forgot to box her out. Got a good bounce right off the front of the rim.
I'm kind of impressed with the work ethic with Herta and Bina. Those two are working their tail off out there.
Absolutely.
And,
especially underneath.
Yeah. And also Hallberg, she's working out there too. I mean, putting a lot of effort in this game. There's a nice looking shot. Goes off the glass and in. That's Bina's.
A little late for the bank to be open, but it went in anyways.
Yeah. ATMs, you know.
Oh, yeah, I forget about them. Oof. Hagler was open.
Little errant pass by. Oh. Yep. Kind of a scrum for it. Right call.
And after all that, we get an over, back, and turnover on the Bearcats.
Yeah. You can see that Gregor's getting excited. I remember that when he was in Devil's Lake and Red River, he was really animated. And first half or 3/4 of this game, he was kind of subdued. But now he's back into the basketball mode, and he's kind of getting animated on the sideline here. So.
Yep, and he's not afraid to visit with an official or two either.
No, heck no. Okay, got a timeout by North Star here. Full timeout. Oh, you're right. He's talking to the ref right now. So
Must have saw things a little bit differently. Maybe we got a different view and they got a different view from
Yeah.
being up here in the box as opposed to being on the floor.
Yep.
40-21 Bearcats in this fourth quarter.
Okay, we covered about everything. I just B squad won their first game. Good fashion, 50-26. Some of the varsity players did play B squad. Mackenzie Peters played a little bit. Sydney Stouts was out there. And I think that's it for the varsity players that have been, and the rest of them are true B squatters. But do sit on the varsity bench, so they look good. Both teams coming back on the floor right now. North Star ball, Hagler's taking it out of bounds.
Very impressed with both teams' effort to start the night.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I guess you get a long volleyball season into basketball without much less rest on the legs. And they're back at it and getting after it here tonight.
Yeah, they look
Good to
like
see.
they're ready to play. Looks like they were just waiting for volleyball to get done so they could play basketball
Exactly.
maybe. But no, they look good. Jasmine's got somebody pinned out, but no one saw her. There we go. 28 seconds left on the shot clock. Plenty of time. Halverson goes down the left side. Throws it out to Jasmine. Jasmine brings it to center. They're going to reset it with Peters on top with the ball right now. Kicking it out to Jasmine. Into Staus. Peters inside to Halverson. Little deep pass. Yeah, it got blocked. It was open there, but the pass was just a little deep for her. Couldn't quite get it. And had the pass been on, it had just been a layup all the way.
Very good defense by the
Yep.
Raiders. They've really come out this fourth quarter especially.
Staus gets a block on that shot. Gets
With
it
some
out to
tenacious
Heisler.
defense.
Yeah. Little bit of an errant pass there. Halverson gets it down low. She goes up off the bottom of the backboard. Peters gets a rebound. We're going to reset this thing up and see what we can do. Nice move by Staus.
She's doing very well underneath the basket down low. Going both directions.
Yep.
Shoots right both ways. We get that left hand going.
Yeah.
Be something to mess with.
Yeah. With that size advantage under there, it's just going to be really impressive if she gets that left hand going. Shot by Johnson. Nice rebound by Staus. Hallberg was not going to get near that ball whatsoever. It was a good box and a good rebound. Staus is open low again with Hallberg getting drive by Hagler. She puts up rudder off the front of the rim. Goes down, up and at him again. She didn't get hurt, but thank goodness.
Hard work, banging underneath right now.
I know. That Hallberg, she goes after it. She scores two.
You know, both these Raiders posts have done a real nice job when they get it in the post. Post moves going right, going left, but also with a step back jumper.
Yeah.
You don't see that a lot in high school girls basketball, is that little step back to create space over an equal sized or a bigger defender.
Oh, yeah. And she does that real well. She gets Staus in front of her, and then Staus is back. She gets the ball. She steps out. She's got a good 3 foot of distance between her and the defender. That's a good shot there for her.
Heisler had one blocked out of bounds underneath the Bearcats. 14 on the shot clock.
Staus out of bounds play for two. Did you notice how she protected that ball?
Mm-hmm.
She put the ball in her right hand and carried it all the way to the basket on that layup. Kind of kept the defender on her left side. Really good move. She's going to be shooting one. Basket counts. She drains it. 2 minutes left. Johnson's bringing the ball down the middle of the court. North Star leads 45-23. 22-point lead. Pass out left side to Johnson. She drives. She kicks off to Anderson and puts up a three. Misses everything. Heiser picks up the ball, slowing it down.
That was awful close to an elbow right square in the nose there.
Yeah.
Thought we were
Pass in the Hagler. She puts up a jumper. She gets fouled. She's going to the line for 2. She had that baseline cut, got open. Ball came down low. She turned, and she was buried by about two Raiders down low there. So she puts up the 2. First one's a miss.
One more time.
We got a wholesale substitution coming on. 4 players in, 4 players out. We got Hagler at the line. She makes it. She's coming out. Minute 38 left. Hagler puts it up. She's going to the bench. She made it. Good effort by the varsity on that game there. Things look pretty good. I'll tell you one thing about Lakota, they are hustlers. They work.
Absolutely.
They're working hard. Intercepted pass by Sims. Pass it off to Page, and it does not go. Oof. Scrum on the floor. Jump ball. No. Foul on 30, which would have been Aubrey Gradle, a 6'8" 8th grader. Watch this group play in the B squad, and they look pretty good. Yeah. Drive by Johnson. She didn't get it. Birch gets the rebound, gets it to Gracie Miller. She's bringing it down the middle. She seemed to have a pretty good game, that B squad game. Off to Birch on the left. Gradle's on top of it. Number 30 kicks off to Miller. She puts up a long 2. Hits the rim and the back over to a jump ball, and this is going to go to Lakota.
Destiny Sims into the game for the Bearcats. She's a crowd favorite.
Yep.
Works her tail off.
I think she about body slammed the other girl on the other end of that jump ball, though.
Yeah.
Strong looking gal.
Neither one was going to let go.
No. Foster makes a call. Fall on Lindsay Nyhagen. It's her first. Out of bounds for Lakota. Johnson taking the ball out of bounds. Inbounds to Bina. She takes the shot. Destiny Sims gets the rebound. Gracie Miller's bringing it down the middle. 33 seconds left in the game. Birch passes across to Aubrey. Gradle. Back to Nyhagen. She puts up one. She draws nothing but net on that one. That's a 3-pointer. Sit on the bench for 3 minutes or 3 quarters and 6 minutes, and you come off and you put up a 3, and it just goes. Sims with another rebound. She's like 3 or 4 already. She's been in the game for about a minute. Nyhagen's got the ball in the distance. She turns with the left hand, puts it up, and it's good. Boy, for the little time that team was on the floor, they did a pretty good job, I thought. North Star wins 51-23. And that's the end of our broadcast for tonight.
Bearcats played well today.
Yeah.
Our next action Thursday in the Devils Lake tournament. I believe they play Thursday, Friday, Saturday, no matter what, if I understand my tournament correctly.
Yeah. There's afternoon games if they're, loser out. So.
Yep.
And then the boys play their first game December 11th against Drayton Valley Edinburgh. And then the girls' next webcast, excuse me, is Tuesday, December 4th. So we'll be webcasting that again, and we'll see y'all later. Good night.